So yesterday was game night, which was lovely. There was the GM and two of us. GM is my friend Michael, and there's this kid Cody, who was actually really fun to game with. He goes for TPK, total party killed, which thankfully I did not die. I was level 3, I've worked for that. This fool picked up an incidental character, which is less commitment. But yeah, anyway, it was fun. Today's update is how I am a terrible human being who makes children cry. So she picks at her fingers and had peeled more skin than was advisable near her thumb. But like, she wasn't bleeding, it just hurt. So I ignored it a little bit. And she looked sad, but she doesn't get to interrupt my lesson for peeling her own skin off. Like, that's just stupid. So later on we go to the individual work part. Like, we finish the frontal part of the lesson and then they're working individually on the thing. And I go over to her and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like on the verge of tears. She shows me. I'm like, did you peel your skin off? She nods sadly. I was like, well, that was silly. I said, our skin keeps our insides in. If you peel your skin off, you're gonna fall apart. And the other 4 kids giggled, and she burst into sobs. I mean, absolute, like, heaving sobs, crying, and I was like, no, I was kidding, I didn't mean it. You're not actually going to fall apart. And then, yeah, she calmed down after, like, a good 5 or 10 minutes of that. I felt like a horrible human being. And then A turns to me and said, you cried him, which I later, hold on, there's a car. It's just loud. Which we then interpreted as, you made her cry. You are a bad person, Tamar teacher. I was like, yeah, I know. But I also thought that was cute phrasing. You cried him. Yeah. So, I'm a bad person. Oh well. I'm sure I'll update you again before this, but Sunday, Tasha and Erin and I, her friend Erin, are going to Swan Lake. We're going to go see, I don't know if there's a dance company here, if it's a touring company or what, but we're going to see Swan Lake, so that should be nice. Yeah. I hear you're paper writing. I'm sorry, and also 75,000 kinds of glad that I don't write papers anymore, because let me tell you, papers, not my thing. Yeah, nothing particularly interesting. I'm marking children's work. One kid yesterday, I mean, not at the moment. At the moment, I'm going to go buy cereal because I ran out, and had a yogurt for breakfast and a bowl of cereal crumbs. Yesterday, a kid had, like, very proudly, she had researched the phrase. Like, her vocabulary is very extensive. I learned new things from her. She's the one who used ultimatum as a verb, which I was actually really impressed with. But it was like, the question was like, based on page 73 of this book, what can you infer about this character? And for homework, she had said something like, oh, he's thoughtful, he's a dreamer, he is like, tries to make big things happen. And then her last note was like, what was it? It was something like, he's a game-playing pebble or something. It was like something that she had looked up and had come up as a phrase about pebbles who play games. And had clearly, like, she thought it was an English phrase, an expression that everybody uses, and was, like, expecting me to know this expression, which, let me tell you how much I didn't. I'm going to take a picture of it because it was hysterical. Yeah. I'm now in the grocery store, so I'm going to sign off. Bye.